see it on repeat. I like that it's happening right there in the middle.
Edwards skips to DiVincenzo. Upset he didn't get the steal. Randall's three off the side of the last game. Great feed by Jokic to the...
Get to a rim run. That ability to put pressure on and transit.
Edwards can't kiss it in. Clock is at 8:27 right now as Murray gets loose and connects. So Denver scored the last 7 after Minnesota started the game.
Kind of size now, right? That's 2 paint buckets. He shot the 3 well all year.
He's 5th in the league in three-point shoot. Murray, 88% free throw shooter. Per game.
He made a concerted effort to come off the gates, the starting gates at the start of the season in the best shape of his career. Slow starter to the season. It's changed.
Went 1 of 2 though on that trip. 3 ball straight on Edwards. No good. 3 down 1 though to Denver. 7.5 on the clock in the first. Murray working off the Jokic. Well, McDaniel's having all kinds of issues trying to get around Jokic. Jokic hard screen set on DiVincenzo. Gets the return pass and is fouled. No one has ever led the NBA in 3-time MVP, 2-time runner-up, yet every...
It's incredible. I remember when he himself a year ago talked about, I think, in fact, he is averse to speaking about himself.
DiVincenzo's 3 no good. 4 from 3. Denver 1 of 4 as well from 3. Assist. Cam Johnson finds Jokic, who takes it to the rim and slams.
To deal with those dribble handoffs because, you know, guys like Strother and Cam figuring out how to play off him.
McDaniel's 3. The Nuggets have scored on 6 consecutive trips. Murray collides with McDaniels, who hits the deck. Murray short of the triple try, though. Kept alive. Jokic on the 22-foot back down of DiVincenzo. And now Brown will dribble it out. Shot clock at 2, and that one way off. You could see it as soon as it
back.
Low-scoring game. We've played 6 minutes here in the. DiVincenzo launches, and he's fouled. On the road has been better than it is at home in the bunker spot.
The ability to knock down.
More from Katie.
You mentioned Aaron Gordon and Peyton Watson. They're both now on the same timeline to return to play. Adam and Hayes, he said the medical staff thought Gordon would return first, but Watson's progressed quicker than expected. But you know, with soft tissue injuries, it's about their comfort level in the real game, but they're due back very soon. 9th
straight game that Watson has missed. And for Gordon, it's his 15th consecutive. McDaniel's 3 off the heel. Gobert leading by 4. Murray lets it fly in the 3 off the mark. Odd attempts have come from 3. He scored 39 points Friday in Oklahoma City. Reed and the former 6.
The one thing you'd like to see from Naz and Jaden, bit more night-to-night consistency.
A great finish by Brown. Jokic gets his 2nd assist. Minnesota in general is not a consistent team. Ben, you wonder if some of that is making Western Conference Finals appearances in back-to-back years, trying to navigate the regular season. They were the 6th seed last year and did it.
It's also maturity for the Timberwolves. Your best players but highly skilled.
Hasn't scored yet today. He's 0 for 2. Shot clock down to 5. McDaniels through the lane. DiVincenzo, great look. Can't knock it down.
Good look there. I mean, that's one Dante's very comfortable with.
Jokic, quick catch and shoot. And
watching him closely, right? I mean, the shooting efficiency hasn't been as good since he had that time off with the knee injury. Naz gets a...
No splashes really in this game. 1 of 8 from 3 for Minnesota. Denver 2 of 6. Here's Brown. He lobs to Jokic, the deep catch and the gorgeous float.
I mean, a perfect delivery from Bruce Brown. Absolutely perfect.
Jokic with 11 on 5 of 7 from the floor, and he's only taken 1 3. Minnesota made its first 3 and has missed 7 in a row. Jokic, 9
Look at him hold Julius's arm. Oh, my goodness.
3-pointer goes. 26th overall in 2021 out of VCU. Spent a year and a half with the Nuggets before being traded to the Clippers. Christian Braun with the...
In a similar fashion to Aaron Gordon.
Edwards 0 for 2 from the floor. Gets past Jokic that time and laid
near Jokic. That is tough.
Able to slither by him and get the layup. Johnson misfire on the 3. He missed him. And an offensive foul. Jokic, great look. Brown, pushed by Reed.
You can't lose sight of your player. You know that old
Team foul on the first on Reed. It's a 9-point lead again for Denver. Randall getting downhill, going at Jokic. Keeps the pivot foot down, but good defense. Highland with a timer at 4. Shot clock at 1. Reed gets it away in time, but it spins out. Denver, the #1 scoring team in the NBA. And with a minute to go, they've got already 27 points. And now, in that game where Jokic scored 56 on Christmas high, 61 points came in April against Minnesota. Gets the bounce.
Decide how you want to handle Denver. Are you going to send multiple free to win the game against Oklahoma City? Can't knock it down. I mean, those are the bounces of the game. But teams sell out typically to stop this guy.
What a pass again, Jokic. Great at the rim. Highland with the score with the layup. Nice.
With speed trying to get out in transition.
Foul.
Oh my goodness. First of all, you don't even have to lose track of your defender for this guy, to pick you apart. I mean, just watch, folks, behind the back. He's leading Christian Brown. I mean, he's putting it so he doesn't have to slow down the field.
He'd be able to see over every offensive lineman.
Yes.
Just letting him know it came from you, not me.
I'm hoping he's trying.
So Christian Brown, back-to-back good first halves. He's got 9 points so far, and the lead 11.
So much better. Their point of attack defense and the pressure physicality, it's been better.
Edwards again able to get
Season-long and frankly a years-long issue at times for Denver. That ability to guard the rim, protect the rim.
10 seconds to go in the quarter. Jokic using on the switch. Now Hardaway with 4 seconds. Double, gives it up, deflected by Randall. Brown able to.
All sample size, just got to keep pushing the pace, get stops, and get out and run. We got to stop fouling.
Your question about their offense will be interesting. Do they settle in shooting the basketball?
Off the bench. 7-point lead for Denver. Shot clock at 1. Zeke Naji blocked by Gobert.
On Friday night against Oklahoma City, it was in those stretches. Zeke Naji back to getting minutes, so you're playing Jonas Valanciunas, and it looks like they're in a little zone here.
Highland switch.
And they need it. I mean, it's been a struggle for everybody else on Bones.
He had been averaging just 3 points per game in his last 5. Cam Johnson trying to answer, cannot. Game. And a traveling violation. 3 straight on the road, tying a season high. Like Denver, they have 22 games left, including at home. They have to still play the Pistons twice. Detroit with the best record in the NBA.
It's on review to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul.
I mean,
very well at times that rookie year. And
agree, David. I feel like I don't think it ended especially well. But listen, so much of the NBA is what's my opportunity? Do I fit?
Reed able to fight through going back to the first quarter for Minnesota. Brown penetrates, and that pass, but wasn't kicked. 2-on-1. Dosunmu, one of the top. They ask for things to be reviewed. Early in the second quarter as Hardaway gets the first of 3.
Would run the second unit. He got lifted first in the first quarter. They stay together in the second unit. So these final 20 games, for all of these rotation things have got to be figured out.
And we are, now that we've turned the page and it's March 1, we're a month and a half away from the playoffs. Dosunmu's 3 way off. Minnesota 3 of 12 from 3. The bench Hardaway off the bounce, hits from the elbow.
Count on him. You know what he's going to bring nightly.
First year with Denver, 13th in the NBA. He'll be 34 in 2 weeks. McDaniels created some space from Hardaway.
Right? That's a nice looking move from Jade.
Hardaway drilling for 3. 2 of 2 from behind the arc. 10 points. He's had his best year shooting the ball. Career high 40% from 3-point range. Bones Highland, though.
Celebration down when he comes back up the floor. What a lift for Minnesota from Bones.
He's perfect.
Nothing like playing the team that traded you away, Dave Patch.
Yep. Now the same goes. He wears number 27 because that's where he was picked, 27th overall.
Right now.
No, definitely not. Got to make the shot to be able to pull that off.
That's true.
Randall with a kick out. DiVincenzo on the spot up. Can't get the three. Gobert backside board and sticks.
That's how you get your own.
Year 13 for Gobert in the NBA. Murray spins, fires. Front rimmed it. He first quarter. Jokic still on the bench for Denver. Hasn't played yet in the second. Randall pushes to Gobert. The floater not there. Nearing 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. These teams tied for fourth in the West with 23 losses. Houston is third with 22. The Lakers are two back of the Lakers right now, and they're in seventh. But without Dillon Brooks, who's been so good this year, Booker's been banged up. You wonder if they can climb out of that seventh spot. Been a great year, though, for the senior candidate Jordan Ott. McDaniels again able to create some space with the
Deliberately put the ball in McDaniels' hands more often, and look at how it's paid dividends. Playing a little bully ball. Remember, this guy has big-time size and length, athleticism. He came into the...
Got 10 points. So Jokic back on the floor. Denver was minus 11 with him on the bench. Brown
with a check swing. No, I didn't feel like he believed that was going in for a second, Brown.
And Anthony was dribbling mostly with his left as he brought it up the floor. Randall on the fall away. It's good for Julius Randle. His first field goal recovery. Randall with the swat. Edwards will pop and hit a three.
Anxiety-provoking gold medal match.
Jokic for three, in and out. Just Minnesota's outscoring Denver 23-7 in the quarter. Minnesota already with more points this quarter than they had in the entire first. Bad pass by Edwards. Good hustle by Randall to keep it alive. 13 for Jokic, 10 for Hardaway. Edwards has 7. He has to put the three up with 1 on the.
Not great execution out of a short clock.
5-minute mark, second quarter. Cam Johnson looking for his first points of the game. Now draws Gobert. And you got Randall on Jokic. Murray in the lane. Gets the bounce. Jamal.
It's only 2 for 8, but he will have a stretch where he gets hot at some point.
McDaniels, who's got 10 points. They're on him. Nice feed inside. Gobert fouled. Denver is the #1 offense in the NBA.
Start of the quarter, right? When you sat Nikola and Jamal together.
Jokic at the foul line. That's a tough pass to number 8 defensively in efficiency this season. Jokic outside the arc. Misfire again. He's 0 for 3. He still shoots 40% from 26. Jokic setting the screen. Murray working with him. Shot clock at 4. Pull-up jumper is good for
Players.
Denver back within 4 with 4 to play in the first half. Here's Randall, just 2 points, coming off a 4-point game, a season low, and fewest since 2023 for Randall. Edwards, and Gobert was not. That's why I don't pass.
I don't want him. I want him to shoot that shot. First of all, he's got such a beautiful jump shot, and he was clear.
Jokic with the floater, missed it. By the way, the release on the fall away. Neither team can put it in the cup right now.
And that's his game. Like, that fadeaway is on point, and it comes off.
Now for Jokic. He is the 6th leading scorer in the NBA at 29 points per game. 30 points per game, a career high for him. And right on cue with
Anthony Edwards, a clean look with a.
Now for Ant, 14-point lead for Minnesota. Murray gets 2. Last 14 games, they're 6-8 and only 1 win against a winning team. And that was Boston on Wednesday. Turnover here, DiVincenzo couldn't.
Defensively against Boston, but it was a tough circumstance.
11, and they have 14 home games left, including today. Another terrific Jokic dive.
Passing is equally awe-inspiring.
Edwards starting to feel it now, and he's able to rip that away from Jokic. And Denver rocks back down the court.
He is doing at J.B. DeRosa, who says to him, stop. So if that engagement continues, it could be a tech.
Murray has it punched out of McDaniels. Shovels it ahead to Randall. Randall on the step through. Can't tip it in either. Getting the rebound, 3-on-1. Murray, Strother, hangs, can't finish.
How about Dante? Was amazing. Prevents an easy numbered break opportunity.
10-point game, 3 minutes into the third. Pull up three. Off down court, Johnson. And a foul called on in the NBA, Dante DiVincenzo. +8. Johnson around the Jokic screen. Elbow jumper is good for 25 against Oklahoma City on Friday. Edwards doubled, tried to hit Gobert, was knocked free. Now Edwards to shoot. Hangs and misses the layup, but Gobert with the putback.
Nothing else. Good job by Rudy.
And then Brown on the other.
So you know what Christian Brown is going to do.
McDaniels muscles of 8 from the floor. Jokic, they back off, and he finally
To start a shooter going again.
made 89 now on the season. Gobert tried to step through, kicked it out. And a traveling by.
No shot. So a little bit better defense here in this quarter.
Better offense as well. Denver 6 of 10 from the floor. A moment ago got a chance to get it to 5. Murray on the short fall away. 12 points for Jamal Murray, averaging a career high 25. Well, in honor of throughout the month of March, teams will wear specially designed Noches NBA shooting shirts and will celebrate with in-arena festivities. Dave Pasch, Doris Burke, Katie George here in the Mile High City. Minnesota winning 2 in a row and 5 of the better stretches of the year. An up and down season for Minnesota. And their lead is now 5 after the Murray free throws. Murray has 6 in the quarter. McDaniels gets deep under the basket, throws to the corner. DiVincenzo hits a 3. Third 3 for DiVincenzo. He's got 189 on the year, and he's one of the best in the league at catch and shoot threes. He's second behind rookie Con Knippel. Jokic, great fake, got pushed on the baseline. In, scoop, won't fall. Gobert with the clear. 10 rebounds for Gobert now. Edwards off the bounce, pulls up, connects again. He has caught fire here in the third.
Seriously, I mean, just how pure is the game?
And a turnover. Down court, DiVincenzo stops at the three-point line and drills it. 8 straight points for the Wolves in just over a minute. A 14-point lead went to 5 and now back to 13. Jokic with the face-up. He's got 22 points. Drives into a double, spins, throws it up, and it drops.
There's 1 second on the clock. I mean, that's a tough angle. You've got that.
DiVincenzo tries it again, gets it again. Dante pointers.
He has played a terrific game, DiVincenzo. You want to know why he's got the top net? If he play both ends.
4 threes in the quarter alone for Dante. 17 points now. And Gobert thought he took a shot to the face. Jokic rather from Gobert. Back the first time, the second, but not the third.
That guy that size to jump 3 times consecutively.
He's got 28 points now, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Edwards clears some space. No basket. Foul on Edwards.
I see that nightly in the NBA, and there's no whistle.
Neither team with a challenge left. First foul on Edwards. Jokic spinning too strong. Almost batted in. Though Denver just 4 of 16 from 3. They make 14 threes a game. Minnesota's made 12. McDaniels knocks. Murray got bumped by McDaniels. The shot won't fall. They went to overtime and Denver won 142-138. Murray was terrific. He had 9 threes and had 3 threes. 4 by DiVincenzo in this third quarter. 1 out of it, and they swing it to Naz Reid. Gobert with 5 on the shot clock. DeSumo, and he stepped
At it like our offense is championship level. If we're going to win a title, it's the defense has got to come with us.
Any hope the physicality from Friday would transfer over to today? It doesn't feel like it has, although Jokic continues to work the offensive glass. He now has 10 boards, 28 points, and 6 assists.
It has episodically. It's not as consistent as it was in Oklahoma City.
Randall fouled on the drive. He'll shoot 2.
Has worked with his trainer, Chris Hines, on that exact play. that ability to get separation, to use, and you see, I think that's the conversation than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, right? Like, his better athlete, that body is perfectly suited for basketball. If I'm him, I am.
The Nuggets turn it over. Dosunmu in transition. Reed for three. He has just 2 points. Down court, Jokic waiting for it. And 30 points for Jokic's 19th 30-point game this season.
See, does he erupt here from three at some point?
4 30-point games in his last 5. Edwards gets past Jokic.
Then he's going to get exposed for his inability to stay in front.
Edwards now 18 points. Pickett goes to the left and gets it to drop off the glass.
I tell you what, Sherman can go stretches without playing, and he steps on the.
Bruce Brown trying to hang with Edwards, and he commits a foul.
We're a lot better team.
Thanks, Christian.
Thank you.
Guys.
Certainly not as physical as they were the other night. Minnesota shooting a 56% after that Reed basket.
Nikola sat by 11. Are they going to go down here? Indeed they are. So, problem for Denver since Jokic has been the star and the orbit around which they play.
No Aaron Gordon, although they're expecting him back soon, which is great news. 3 games this season as DiVincenzo gggets knocked down, no whistle, and now Hardaway drills.
Takes advantage of Dante. Thought he got hit right across the face. No whistle. Good job by Hardaway.
Minnesota points, and Naz Reid has only 4 of those. It's been Dosunmu with 9, 6 of those on the fast break, and Bones Highland with 5 of those in the first half. Gobert for 3. And saved by Hardaway.
Shot clock was dwindling, folks. Rudy had to shoot it.
Did you hear the crowd?
Yes.
Valanciunas not scored. Will go to the line for 2. Agreed. 3rd foul on Gobert, who is now 0 for 21 from 3 in his career. The crowd was hoping he was going to get his first, even though they're Denver. With Steph Curry and Malika Andrews talking about a hopeful return soon for Golden State. Right now in the 8th in the Western Conference standings.
Column close.
2 back.
No, 2 back. Okay.
Highland gets it to drop. 6 of 7 from the floor for Bones Highland. Meanwhile, Cam Johnson's got the ball. He hasn't scored. They need more from him offensively. And he misses offensively. And he misses again, but there is Brown to clean it up.
He's happened.
DiVincenzo's 3 in the 3rd quarter as somehow Dosunmu gets it back, but then it's sent back by Valanciunas. Johnson for 3. Misses again. Boy, the jury sure.
You know, obviously the injury, he's missed some time as Naz gets a quick 3, and that's a big. If he can be a knockdown, big-time, legit 3rd scorer, just the spacing of the floor changes.
First 3 for Reed. Johnson, meanwhile, 0 for 4 from 3. Murray.
Anthony Edwards' frame is bigger. Should he be punished for that?
18 points in 32 minutes played. He'll be back on the floor soon. It's a 7-point game after the free throw. Highland attacking, blocks.
Significant.
They have a back-to-back there in Utah tomorrow night. Out of the rim. Denver down to 1 timeout as well. They'll obviously want to try to save that close to the end as possible. Neither team has a challenge. Nearing 8. Murray driving, missing the bank, and Gobert with his 11th rebound. Great shake on Cam Johnson and score plus a foul.
This is Naz. Oh, look at that smile. We saw that inside-out dribble. You should be smiling.
LSU, and now he's been one of the top bench players the last few years in the league. Misses the free throw. Gobert gets it. Numbers if they hurry, but Dosunmu got back and got a piece of that ball. Murray misses, and Dosunmu quick outlet after the rebound. Reed, step through, goes to the left. Minus 15 when he's on the bench. He's played 30 minutes. He has 32 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. Murray soars. Denver certainly potent enough offensively to overcome 10 points with 7 minutes to go. Reed misses, 1 and done. Murray gets the board. Murray racing into the front court. Got Highland on his hip. Works into the paint, and just a gorgeous. Gets 2 quick baskets by Murray. DiVincenzo's Finch.
I like it. Dante looks right at him and says, my bad. Like, you got to get to the next play because Denver's got the momentum, crowd trying to get involved. Shake it off.
And an errant pass by Brown. DiVincenzo catches up to it. Brown trying to foul him, and he hits go. Minnesota continues to dominate in transition. Denver can 3, while Minnesota has made 13 threes. Here's Edwards, 18 points, matching Highland for the team lead. 6 Wolves in double figures today. Shot clock down to 5. Edwards doubled, fires, and cans Fenders right in his grill.
I mean, this is the impossible shot making that he's capable of.
Brown
Down a couple of attempts per game.
Yep.
Because his mid-range has gone so well.
And his scoring has gone up. Jokic in the Christmas, his career high of 61. Came against the Wolves last April. They're going to need a heroic 4th quarter from him. Gobert behind the back pass. Reed with the skip. McDaniels on the flyby. Kicks it out. DiVincenzo drives to the corner, and Reed puts it up with 1 on the shot clock. It's an air ball. Jokic up with 1 on the shot clock. It's an air ball. Jokic the rebound. Outlets quickly. Hardaway in transition foul.
Jefferson theory, though. Guys that young, the wound will...
He's missed 10 games this year, which is more than he missed the last 3 years combined. Minnesota trying to win its 4th straight road game, which would be a season high. They are tied with Denver right now at 4 breakers, so this would be huge if they can get the win. Edwards 3, no good. He got another assist, though.
I'm talking about. They're going to load to Anthony. He's got to make the right reads.
He drives, gets caught in the air, got it though to Reed. DiVincenzo, step back 3, too strong. Gobert, stripped by. Jokic wants it. Backing down Gobert. The double comes, and it's DiVincenzo with a great defensive. McDaniels in the open court, collides with Hardaway, no whistle, and the basket is good for McDaniels.
I mean, even on the last time they got free throws, he was the guy at the rim challenging. Dante's had one heck of a game.
He's got 2 steals in this game. Like Randall early on, it was an adjustment after the trade. Both guys love being in New York. It took some time, but they helped Minnesota get to the conference finals. This remain 1 of 2 for Jokic.
Players, and sometimes they're given credit for, like the idea that maybe I'm on the move, I'm upending my family.
Gobert stops in the lane and kicks it out. The 3 ball won't fall for McDaniels, and it's rebounded by Jokic. Denver down 10, 3.5 to go. Murray hits the step back. 10 in the 4th quarter. He has helped Denver climb back within 7. Near
Anthony Edwards, you want to watch Jokic be aggressive. They make Rudy a decision maker.
He gets it down low to Randall, who puts it in. Rudy.
They want the ball out of Anthony Edwards' hands, so he's
for Gobert. Jokic finds the cutting Brown. Blocked. What a play, Edwards. Cleaned up by Christian Brown, and he sticks it in. 7-point game again with 2:45 to play in regulation. Here's Edwards. He's got 21 points. Averages close to 30. Gobert, another good pass underneath. Better defense, though. Randall gets it back after the block. And then dribble.
Denver marching closer to an opportunity to turn that around.
Yeah, just 1 in 6 in clutch situations since Jokic came back from an injury, and they turn it over again. 4 on 2. McDaniels takes it all the way, and at the line this season. The last 2 postseasons, and they've made their run to the conference finals. Field goals and 0 for 3 from 3.
And look at him up in the backcourt by dealing with Murray.
Yeah, he's so long. Tries to get around the Jokic screen. Christian Brown with a shot clock at 5. Jokic at the elbow, spins deep, and has it rattle out.
And battles Jokic and makes it as tough as possible. Smart play. Julius, as I said, he's not been super efficient, but
hurry on him. He was open under the basket. Shot clock down to 5. Edwards shovels to McDaniels. Floater on the baseline is good. It's an 11-point lead for Denver needs 3s. They're just 6 of 21. Murray's pass picked off by Edwards.
And the frustration again for Jamal.
Edwards drives, gets
Denver's bench 12th. If you're David Adelman, you're just praying that Aaron Gordon and Peyton